What's going on, guys? Back in the shop here. Got my 56 two-door wagon. Getting ready for a Hot Rod Power Tour this year, 2023. Starts in Atlanta. Rewiring the front end, the headlights, parking lights, everything like that. I just wanted to show you a quick remedy I'm going to do in case you run into this problem on these old cars. The parking lights on this, sockets are all corroded. The wiring is so brittle it's just breaking off. But the socket itself is kind of like one piece with the parking light. You could probably change the housing. I'm sure you could probably buy something for that, but I'll just show you a quick, easy way to kind of rebuild it and get it back going again. I'll show you here in a second. Here we go. All right, guys, first thing you want to do is go ahead and pull that parking cover off. There's just 4 screws. I'll go ahead and get that off real quick. Get it inside to the bulb, show you that. Set that down out of the way. Got your bulb, go ahead and pull your bulb out, push it in, turn it, I don't know, quarter turn to the left, slide right out. 1157 bulb, in case you need to replace it, just 1157. That'll give you parking lights and blinkers. Now you're in here to the socket, and let me just show you inside here real quick and then around the back. So you can see the 2 little contacts in here. Now those contacts have a spring under them so that you can push that bulb in, lock it into place inside the socket, and then it leaves a little pressure on the contacts on the bulb. That way you have a good connection. So let me show you around the back, see what you're dealing with the back here. All right, so around the back, you can see my wires are busted off. That one is barely hanging on, the other one's busted off about flush. So this is kind of what you're gonna deal with out the back. You might have your wires or whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this piece, and you can just push it. You'll push this whole plastic piece out through the front. So let's go ahead and get that apart, and you'll just kind of knock it through there, and I'll show you in the next step what we do next. All right, so back around the front, we push that through, grab it, pull the whole assembly out. This is kind of what you're dealing with. Let me make sure you can see what, all right, here we go. So you just got like these contacts here. Well, the one wire came out so you can't see it, but this is what the other side would look like also. It's just a wire, right? And a little contact for the bulb. So go ahead and pull this whole thing out of here. And what we'll do next, so I'll take me a, so this housing inside is all corroded, and that's where the bulb actually gets its ground. So you can see this contact area here where the little nibs are. That's what, let me see if I can get it to focus, but anyway, that's what locks it in. So we want to make sure that grounding area is pretty clean, so I just take a little brush, put it on a drill. You can use a wire brush if you want, but or whatever you got to clean it up, but this is going to be obviously the easiest and quickest. That way we get a good ground. Oh, that looks nice. All right, so the next thing I did is picked up this right here. So this is Dorman part number 85803. So it's just a whole socket, and this socket is like swedged onto this, and I don't know, you might be able to beat that out of there. I just don't want to. So I just cleaned that up and got this piece here. Okay, so this you could, if you can pry this all out and everything, I want to keep this socket, but you could pry that all out and stick this in and use these little tabs to bend them over and lock it into place. But what I'm going to do, instead of using this, what I'm going to do, untie it here. So just take that thing, same thing. This gives you a good idea on how it all works too, so you can see. So it's the same deal. You just push that whole thing out. There's your new contacts, you got new leads. So that's it. So then you just come in here, stick your wires in first, obviously. Goes in this way, reach around the back. Just line it up. Pull her through. Boom, that's it. Installed. So now, just come in with your bulb. Make sure you got it going the right way, because these bulbs, and I'm sure most of you know this, but the bulbs, obviously one is going to be your parking filament and one is going to be your turn signal filament. So one's brighter than the other. So the way they orientate it, you can see that these nibs are at different heights. So also in here, these are different heights. So you just want to make sure that you have them going in the right direction. That's it. Give it the quarter turn. You're all locked up. Come around the back and come around the back here. Obviously, I got a little corrosion going on, but there it is, all in. Your leads are here, so you can go ahead and run your wiring, splice it all up. I'm going to be replacing this wiring too. It's super, I mean, you can see this stuff is just, it's black. It's just old, burnt up. I'm going to replace all that. But now that I've got this, we got a good connection. I'll show you real quick. We'll just check it and make sure that it works. So what I'm going to do, got my power probe. It's all hooked up. Just took ground, just took this, stuck it right to the bumper. Should be a good enough ground for what we're doing. Come around. Power probes are really nice if you don't have one. You can check for voltage. You can apply voltage. You can apply a ground. Really handy. So anyway, just stick it on the one lead. Boom. That'll be our turn signal. Go to the other lead. Parking light. See how it's dim? So I'll go ahead and throw that cover back on real quick and get this thing wired up. All right, so it's all back together. Put the 4 screws in. That went good, no big deal. We'll check it one more time now that we're all together. Turn signal, if you can imagine. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. All right, should be parking light. Oh, sorry, this is turn signal. Ding dong, ding dong. This, parking light. Just chilling. All right, so that's, hopefully that'll help some of you out if you are messing with these old cars. If you want to see more on this car, let me know or whatever. Like and subscribe to the video. Share it with your friends. That'd be great. But yeah, I'm going to continue working on this car and wiring. I'm not buying a harness. I'm just wiring it all myself. I'm just buying spools of wire and making it hard on myself and wiring this thing up. So there'll be plenty of wiring to do. I'm going to go ahead and knock this other parking light out because it's in the exact same, you know, condition. Terrible. So anyway, and then headlights, start running all this wiring, get it all inside the cabin there, and that'll be it. Also, quick tip, when you put your bulbs in, you might want to put a little bit of dielectric on there on the bottom of it, on the contacts, put it on, that way it'll help it not corrode, keep a little bit of moisture away from it. That way you have a good connection for a long time. And that'll do it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.